We all know only a little about so many health complications caused when our kidneys are unhealthy or diseased. Their health complications might sometimes be mild, but sometimes they can be quite severe and may increase your health problems. Hello and welcome to our channel Kidney Expert, powered by Karma Ayurveda, where you will get all the important information related to kidneys. Once again, we are back with the video where we will unveil some concealed facts and theories related to kidney disease. Kidney disease is one of the most common health disorders in the world these days. The count of deaths due to kidney problems is increasing with each passing day. 1/3 of the kidney disease patients remain unaware of their kidney problems until they reach the end stage of this disease because they are mostly silent. Above that, kidney patients, even after they detect their disease, may not be able to know that their damaged kidneys are affecting other body parts as well. Kidney diseases can affect your overall health and may result in severe complications. It is important to understand that all our body parts and organs belong to a single body. They are closely interdependent, and for normal functioning, they are interrelated in a human body. Therefore, if the health of any of your organs or body part is not well, your kidneys are likely to get affected. So let's discuss few such health complications caused when your kidneys are unhealthy or diseased. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel Kidney Expert so that you do not miss any update or notifications from our channel. First is high blood pressure. More than half of the kidney patients are high blood pressure patients. That is because when the speed of blood circulation exceeds, it pressurizes your kidneys. High blood pressure issues are more prevalent in adults. Apart from kidney disease, there could be many reasons for high blood pressure like diet, lifestyle, stress, overthinking, or prolonged unhealthy conditions. Even in cases when a patient is not already a blood pressure patient, his kidney ailment can cause serious blood pressure complications. You may not take these high blood pressure issues very seriously and think them to be trivial. Kidney patients are likely to get high blood pressure quite frequently or in advanced stages. It may become a constant condition. Thus, high blood pressure is the main reason for the deterioration of kidneys, kidney failure, heart attacks like complications. Second, but quite similar to the first one, kidney disease are likely to affect blood sugar levels as well. Whether you are a diabetic patient or not, kidney-related diseases can influence your blood sugar levels, which can degrade your overall health. Next is UTI or the other infections in urine or abdominal tubes. Urinary tract infection, bladder infection, protein loss in urine, genitals infection are common disorders. With kidney disease patients, these complications become even more common. Fourth in the list are heart problems or heart-related disorders. A patient with kidney disease is more likely to get heart-related disorders. Studies say that most kidney patients die because of heart failure. Heart diseases include several conditions that affect the health of your heart and overall health. Congenital heart disease, arrhythmia, coronary artery disease, dilated cardiomyopathy, and hypertrophic cardiomyopathy are few common heart diseases that directly affect your kidneys' health. High blood pressure is a major reason for heart diseases. All our organs are interrelated for their functioning. Any disease which impacts your kidney affects the health of your heart too. Dialysis patients mostly face stomach ache, fever, nausea and restlessness like problems because dialysis makes immune system weak and bodies cannot fight with all health disorders. Mostly they can be easily cured with a few dietary changes and medicines, but not always. Sometimes these infections can be quite serious and may lead to permanent damage to your health. Next is skin disorders. Skin rashes, skin infections, and itching are other most common effects of dialysis on a kidney patient's health. During dialysis, the whole blood is filtered via machine, and the artificial removal of blood leads to skin infections and other skin disorders. Red spots and marks are mostly visible on the skin of such patients. To know more about how your skin gets affected by kidney disease, you can watch our previous video. The link to that video is given in the description area. Moreover, lung diseases are also associated with kidney disease. As we discussed earlier, our organs are associated with each other in such a way that their health is bilateral. Similar to that of your heart, your unhealthy kidneys can be harmful to your lungs as well. Constant high fever, nausea, flu, etc. are common among patients with kidney disorders, which adversely affect digestive system and your immune system. Talking about the digestive system, digestion problems or constipation are the foremost repercussions of kidney disease. Your kidneys have direct relativity with digestion system. Your kidneys are responsible for removing digested waste from the body, and if your digestion system gets weak, it pressurizes kidneys and vice versa. Both ways, health is at stake. And this is not all. About 80% of the kidney disease patients go through the painful procedure of dialysis. Despite being a treatment procedure, dialysis too has many side effects on your health. You can watch our previous video to know about dialysis side effects in detail. That is why we suggest that allopathic treatment is not a cure for your kidney disease, Ayurveda is. If you are diagnosed with kidney disease, then we suggest that Western science is still not successful enough in finding a permanent or long-lasting cure for kidney disease and other kidney disorders. Ayurveda is a remedy for all our problems. It is the most trusted science of life, especially related to kidney disorders. Ayurvedic organic herbs heal you and have no side effects, unlike allopathic medicines. Ayurvedic science does not approve transplantation or dialysis like painful and tedious procedures. Ayurveda leads you towards a healthy lifestyle. Yoga and a healthy diet sustain your well-being. If you or your loved ones are dealing with any kidney disorders, we suggest you go for Ayurvedic treatment. We Karma Ayurveda have cured about more than 35,000 patients with our herbal medicines and motivated our patients to have a healthy lifestyle. Our team is always available to help our patients. We do not approve of kidney transplant or dialysis. Our herbs and few modifications in your lifestyle can revive your damaged kidneys. We welcome you at Karma Ayurveda if you are dealing with any kidney disorder or kidney stone problem. If you want to know more about us over the phone, you can call us on our helpline numbers. Our digits and our address both are flashing on your screens. We hope you like this video. For more such videos, keep watching our channel. In case you have any query, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Do not forget to share and subscribe to our channel. We request you to wear masks and use hand sanitizers if you are going out, because health is the real wealth. Thank you for watching this video.
My name is Santosh Nagar.
And where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you come to know about this place?
It was in the month of April, May month, when I was just googling through. I was just searching through Google some treatments, innovative treatments in kidney problems. So that's how I found out about Karma Ayurveda. And after continuous follow-up for last 3-4 months, I finally came in the month of September. To be precise, September 22nd. That time my creatinine was 2.70, and now after 3 months it is 1.90. So I have seen a tremendous improvement in, and I am really very happy. And that is the reason why I have come here for the second time.
Okay.
That's how. And coming all the way from Mumbai, it's not very easy. Also, you need to plan a lot. So that's how I am over here, and I hope I will be better in the second course. I'll be completely okay. I think, if I'm not wrong, it should come be below 1.17. Creatinine should be below 1.17. So hopefully within the next 3 months, because I had a very good improvement in the last session. So I hope this session also I'll be completely cured.
So these are the reports that you have done.
Yeah.
And 2.70 was the creatinine level when Mr. Santosh Naganathan,
Yeah.
am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So approached us, and that creatinine level at that time was about 2.7.
Yeah.
So he's not carrying the report right now of about 2.7.
Yeah. That unfortunately that got left behind.
But here's a report, and this is the report from RGM Hospital, Santosh Naganathan, and this is located in East Mumbai.
Yeah.
This hospital.
Kandivali East.
Kandivali East. Okay, Kandivali.
Yeah.
And the creatinine level was about 2.5.
Yeah. And the same place I took it in September when I came over here. When I went back to Mumbai, before starting the course, before starting the medicines, I thought I should take, because that was already, I had taken that in the month of May. This report was taken in the month of May, and I had come here in the month of September. So there was 4 months. There was like last time, I remember you had also told me that before coming you should have taken a test.
Yes.
So better late than never. After going back, I took the test before starting off with the medicines, and then I started the medicines on September 27th to be precise.
Okay.
I went from here on 22nd. So 5 days I didn't start the medicine. I started after 5 days. So I think so on 26th or something, September 26th or something, I took the test. And it was that time it was 2.7. 2.7.
Okay.
And then the next test I took in on November 4th, after completing 1 month of the course, 1 month and 1 week to be precise. That time it came down to 2.17. From 2.70 it came down to 2.17. And then the last test, I think I took it the last week of
These are the
December.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are the
where it came down by
scores of
1.90.
right?
Yeah.
And this was done in Suburban Diagnostic,
Yeah.
and it is also located in Andheri West, right? Suburban Diagnostic.
No, this is at Kandivali East.
Kandivali.
Yeah, this is the main corporate office.
Corporate office. But the sample you have given is in the Kandivali.
Kandivali.
4th November 2018 is the report test report date, and the creatinine level has came down from about 2.7 to 2.1 on 4th November 2018. 2.17. It is reduced from the earlier levels. And again a test was
After 1.5 months.
after 1.5 months. And again a test was conducted by Mr. Santosh at Suburban Diagnostic, same lab and same place, and it was dated on 24 December 2018. And now this time the creatinine level is further reduced, and it has came down to 1.90. And there is a level called eGFR, estimated GFR, which has been done from the same lab, and it has increased to 42. In the previous report, it was about 36.
How many it has to be?
It is increasing. This is related to the creatinine only, although it is an estimated one,
Okay.
not
It
the
has to
exact one.
increase.
It is increasing. As the creatinine level will reduce, this estimated GFR will
GFR,
increase.
global filtration rate. Right?
Glomerular filtration rate, exactly. The rate at which the kidneys are filtering.
Okay.
So there's a remarkable and major improvements in the creatinine levels and in the glomerular filtration rate of Mr. Santosh. So what were you told when you earlier went up to the allopathic nephrologist in Mumbai area?
Nothing. They prescribed medicine, some for blood pressure also, and one for kidney also.
Okay.
And I was just asked to maintain a strict diet.
Diet plan.
I was told that a diet plan was given, and I was told to keep my blood pressure under control, under check,
Okay.
and to restrict protein diet and salt intake.
Okay.
So these were some of the things which you told.
That were told from the nephrologist.
Correct. Yeah.
So when you first saw us on net, what was your thought? It's not easy to believe these days of everything was coming on net.
Yeah.
So how was that thought came into your mind that this is the place I need to visit? What was that thought that made you visit
I
us
did
over
some research on my own also, and I saw a lot of satisfied patients, so who had creatine levels as high as 14 and 16 and all. So compared to them, I was much better.
Yes.
So I thought if they can show an improvement within a span of 1.5 years and 2 years, they can just come out of dialysis. They can be away from the threat of kidney transplantation and all. So definitely I can recover in no time. So that is the reason why I took a chance and I came out here, and I am really very happy with my decision, and I can go one step ahead and I can say that it's a good hope for a lot of kidney patients, and I wish I could know about Dr. Puneet a bit earlier. I could have recommended my uncle who passed away 10 years back because of due to kidney failure. He had a creatinine above 6 or 8 or something, and he passed away in 2008. I wish I knew at that time, but there's nothing we can do about it much. But going forward, I can recommend to a lot of my anybody known to me who are suffering from the same ailment. Definitely.
Okay. So these are the reports of Mr. Santosh, and he has already cleared out his message that what are the improvements that he has seen in the last 4 to 5 months, and the creatinine level has significantly reduced, and the glomerular filtration rate has increased way much increased from the last time. Because of the decrease in the creatinine level, the GFR has increased. So here is a testimonial of one more satisfied patient who is coming from Mumbai, all the way from Mumbai, and along with the reports which were done at Mumbai only. So we can, we can say it with lots of courage and lots of faith that kidney patients can definitely improve, and those who are on dialysis should start the treatment as early as possible so that the dialysis dependency can be reduced, and also those who are not on dialysis and are on initial stages can start the treatment so that this disease doesn't deteriorate further, because as the nature of disease, it's a progressive disease, it keeps on increasing by itself. Stop kidney dialysis.
So friends, if you still have any doubts, any queries regarding kidney failure and its treatment, please comment on the box below the video and please share your feedback. Do not forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel Karma Ayurveda.
Our address is G20 NDM1, plot number 2, 3 and 4, opposite NIMS, Netaji Subhash Place, Pitampura, New Delhi 110034. Our helpline digits are 098 7171 2050 and 011 426 44274. Our address is doctor@karmaayurveda.com. For more information, you can visit our website www.karmaayurveda.com.